Hello Commanders, my name is Dan Kober and this will be a bit of a different video from my usual tutorial series regarding Elite Dangerous. As you're familiar with Elite Dangerous, can probably presume looking at this picture, I'll be talking a bit about close quarter combat module that was introduced for Xbox version of the game on the last E3. And I watched the clip today from an ObsidianAnt on about this thing in particular, and basically I kind of found out some new things about it I wasn't aware of before, because it was sort of announced as a exclusive for Xbox, timed exclusive, and that it will get to PC around Christmas, end of the year. So I didn't pay too much attention to it since I won't be able to play it, so yeah. And I watched this clip from ObsidianAnt today. You can find it on his YouTube channel. I'm gonna provide the link below in the comments, where he sort of reflect on this new module and express his opinions about it, and also a bit of explained what this close quarters combat module actually will be. And I personally got a bit extra disappointed about it. First of all, I want to say that I don't mind Frontier developing this module as a timed exclusive for Xbox, and I get it's sort of a hook to get more casual players to buy the game and stuff like that. Even though I would I mean, my sort of issue with it is only the thing that we still don't have any significant upgrades in the game itself on the platform. It's primarily made for PC and Mac and stuff like that. But yeah, let's put that aside. So I'm gonna just reflect on my opinions about this close quarter combat and why I got so disappointed about it. First of all, my impression about it was that this will be sort of a part of the game as it is now, but apparently this will be just as you have the training tutorial missions in the Elite. Let me show you here. I'm gonna exit the main menu. Yes. So basically, as you have this training, where you have a couple of different training missions, apparently this close quarter combat will work in the same way. You won't go into the game itself, but you will have separate option here. It will start a separate universe, server or instance, whatever, with only that one area that will be probably around this sort of station, and this sort of deathmatch will occur around this station through this different kind of entrance. You'll probably be able to go inside. I'll also provide a link to the trailer video, so ones who didn't saw it can see it. And it will apparently have totally different, maybe not drastically different, but nevertheless different ship mechanic and weapon mechanics, and it will ship will control differently and fly differently from the ones that are currently in the game. And all of that as a whole kind of actually quite disappointed me, because my opinion about this close quarter combat module was like a nice addition to the whole universe that could expand it and have one extra cool thing to do in the universe. Because the thing I was sort of hoping for and believe that it will be, was that this will be sort of a station where you would fly to the station, you would dock in the station, you would then enter the station, and in the station menu, for example, you have your eagle that's set up for the deathmatch. You would take that eagle, set it up as you like with the in-game modules, in-game weapons, with the in-game ship that flies in the same way as in the open space. It will fly in this match, and then you would open the menu and apply for a deathmatch, which in my opinion would be quite cool thing, because it wouldn't be I don't know, it's just my opinion, but I think it wouldn't be that difficult to do. It will still be sort of a separated module, because you would, for example, somewhere here apply for a deathmatch. You would go in the queue. When the queue will when you will be selected for the queue for the next match on the empty server, you would enter the arena and you would fight with 5, 10, 16, 32 other players in the same instance, and the winner, the one who wins, will get the prize. So basically the game would still just have to deal with those players who would be in that instance, other players who would be flying in the open world around the station won't be visible and stuff like that. And that could be quite interesting thing, because you could have tournaments, you could have leagues for different powers. For example, you can, as we have, yes, I entered the wrong one. So as we have galactic powers, you could have a league for Zamina Toval. So basically players who have pledged for her would compete among themselves, and the winner would then compete with other winners from other powers. And it could be an extra way to earn credits, because winner could earn real in-game credits that he could then use to either set up his ship or buy a new ship and stuff like that. So overall it could be a quite nice thing, nice addition to just one extra thing that you could do to earn in-game credits and to progress with your ships and stuff like that. And also, I don't know how many of you is familiar with Elite Racers. It's just actually a couple of players, a lot of them, who have made their own racing tournaments inside the existing Elite universe. And I'm quite sure that they wouldn't mind racing around a station like that. That could be easily used as a different game mode as a racing station. For example, you can see there are some sort of checkpoints here. In this corner is the one that could be used as a racing checkpoint, and you have to go through each checkpoint on the map to finish the race. And that could be also a nice addition, and it could be officially timed with the official start and end of the race, so, and the official scoreboards and stuff like that. And basically this sort of deathmatch racing stations could be spread around the galaxy, not at every system but at the major ones, so that there is some sort of hub for the racers and deathmatch fighters around those systems. And yeah, I mean, it's the thing. So basically the thing that disappoints me, sort of, it looks like missed opportunity basically for adding a cool content to the game that could in the way be more suited for players who want just a quick deathmatch fighting, space fighting game. but it will also be integrated part of the existing universe, and players who players can use it as a sort of recreation, something to do as a fun, something to do to earn extra credits, or to sharpen their skills for fighting when they're gonna fight other players in the open for all the other things. So yeah, it feels quite a lot as a basically missed opportunity for something quite interesting to be added to the game.
Landing gear retracted.
And yeah, that would be it for this sort of small rant of mine about this
Scan detected.
close quarters combat that will be introduced to the, well, actually already is introduced to Xbox players and later on to PC and Mac players. And I hope that Frontier Development will try to make something different with it by the time they introduce it to PC and Mac, and will basically make something more interesting out of this besides just some sort of space deathmatch. Yeah, anyway, thank you for listening. I hope that I wasn't boring and that I explained what I had in mind enough for people to understand what I had in mind. And please comment and discuss if you want. I would be more than happy to answer any possible questions and discuss different ideas about it and stuff like that. Thank you very much. If you like it, and please consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. Thank you. Bye bye.